Audio Jungle. Step 3 events, your satisfaction, our priority. This is a disclaimer. The views and opinions expressed on this show by the host do not necessarily state or reflect those of the channel. Furthermore, the views and the opinions of the guests do not reflect those of the host and the channel.
Oh yeah, danking yabonga. Welcome to Enkundleni exclusive, the Mfumfimfo show. Lamhlanje ngiphethe uluju lwangikhona, uluju lwakobulawayo, uluju leZimbabwe, uluju le-Africa. Miss Lee Mchoney, how are you?
Future baby mama.
Exactly. The future baby mama. Finally, you're here.
Finally, I'm here.
Yes, nice. Ngama again in the game.
Yeah, sorry, ran late. It was a bit of a family emergency.
And the phone, you don't pick up your phone?
Nope, I don't pick up my phone. When someone calls me, I feel like, I don't know. I don't answer the phone. I don't like talking on the phone. So rather text. If you call me, I'm going to look at your call. Probably wait for you to drop and you think I'm busy or something, and then I text you, what's up? Because you can as well text. Like
what kind of a phobia is that one?
It's not a phobia. It's I don't like talking on the phone. Hey, even my family, they hate it. Because my aunt always calls me and she'll be trying to, I don't pick. And then I get back to you as soon as possible, but on text.
Like since what about the phone or when you get famous and stuff?
No, I think there was a time when I started social media. I think like 2009, 2010. That's like I used to put my number on social media a lot. So it gets like random people calling me. I was so young then, so don't judge me. So I would get random people calling me until I got tired. Like, okay, I'm over this phase. But people were still calling. So then I would then ignore. If I don't know the number, then I'll only pick certain numbers until I was like, ooh, I'm tired of this.
Our science, you don't like
science, look.
Yo, and then when you call and people do what how does it feel?
I don't call.
Hey!
Why should I call when I don't want to be called?
So you don't make calls?
Nope. Okay. I don't even have airtime in my phone right now.
You're a wrong client to a service provider. Definitely. So
that's why I have managers, right?
Okay, so they take all your calls?
Yeah.
Okay, except for Bay.
Well, Bay is an exception, eh?
Definitely, you have to answer that one or else. It's hell in a set.
Not really, though, because now so he'll text. If it's urgent, you have buzz. So that I can check my text.
So I'm good trending food.
Yeah, he knows. Like he's now doing that. Yeah.
I think
it's, you live peacefully in life, not having to answer calls.
Yeah, but I think if I adopt it and at the end of the day, I can answer the Yes, that's So Sada. Yeah. So but you're good though.
I'm awesome.
Oh, which is very nice. So tell me, how do you juggle between music and acting? Since one can acting,
yeah, it's hard because after the acting, people gave me this character, the character that I was acting.
My Noko.
Yeah, they gave me the My Noko character. So now they expect me to be My Noko everywhere.
Which is good.
I'm not My Noko. I'm Lee Mchoney. I'm a future baby mama. Like, I'm not some 38-year-old stay-at-home mom.
But maybe the way you made us feel in that party, you say
Give me. And then you find someone who's my age calling me My Noko. I'm not My Noko.
Yes.
Like, you make me feel like I'm so old. I'm not that old.
But the response was nice,
the response was nice. For that time, I think I enjoyed it because it was like the first time I was getting that kind of attention. Even when you're walking in the streets, people are calling you My Noko and they're taking pictures and everything. But after some time, I got old. Got old fast. I was over it. Yeah, I don't... I think I have... what do people call it? Social anxiety. So now when random people come up to me on the streets, I'll be now wondering, what's wrong with me? Am I dressed okay? Then someone says, can I have a picture? I'm not even having makeup on. Like, I don't like my pictures out there like that. But if you refuse, again, it's another story. You see?
Okay.
So, it's, yeah.
But it was the reception was nice, even on social media, the comments.
Yeah, the reception, social media, everything, because my Twitter account went from like 5K to now I'm 44.7.
For real?
Yeah, like in a space of, I didn't have to do anything, really.
So you mad, it's like real money. If you're having 40K.
No!
So you might like for real, advertisers are now jumping on you. 40K is a lot of numbers.
I don't think people understand that numbers don't mean automatically you have money or you get those type of gigs. I get them here and there with companies that really want to work. But people are not willing to pay for marketing, especially their brands. So people who are fans or people who have businesses who follow you or whatever, they don't give you that position. They come to you as a favor. Like, can you please retweet my thing? They don't treat it as a business for most businesses. Because then if you refuse or if you say, I'm going to charge you, so ngani.
Says
Mangalis.
Okay.
So then we start getting subbed and sub-tweets.
Information is Puma, yes. So what did you how much work did you put in preparation for that character?
Nothing really. I just imitated my mom.
Oh. Okay.
Because I remember reading the script on my way there in the bus. And I thought, you know what? I'm just going to, because it was so much. I didn't have any experience before that. So I did not know how to read a script, how to memorize, I didn't know any of that.
Also, when you actor and what primary level?
No.
So you'd never, character now, first time like.
I tried before with, what's that company? Sibo Media.
Okay.
But I could feel, no, man, what am I doing? Like, I didn't feel confident enough. So I wasn't even reading scripts. I'll just, trying, wanting yazama. Then those guys, I will call it Central, because I didn't even have to audition to go there. They called me saying, I will have a part for you that we think you'll fit in nicely. And
out of the blue, like?
The guys, and I was telling you about the Pablo's gig. Okay. I met Sandra, and then I met. But at the end of the day, I met College Central guys. So they were doing our filming at Pablo's. I was an in-house artist at Pablo's in Harare. Okay. So there was an in-house studio, video, everything. They were doing the video, filming and everything. So that's how I met them. They were producing a show called Loud Africa. I don't know if you know about it. It was meant to be a talent show. Okay. It crashed, though, with the whole movement. Oh. So that's a story for another day.
I want all the stories in this hour.
But that's how I met Derby and them. They're from MSU, I think. They created their College Central channel. Okay. So they're working as a group. They called me saying they have the part that I think, because we had worked together. So probably they thought she can act, but I didn't know that. So they called me and I was like, okay, I'm willing to do this. Where's with Ben Mahaka as his wife, not his maid. Hey, my first time and I'm someone that notable. So I was like, okay, I'm going to do this. And then I went there. They showed me the script. It was so difficult because you'd have to remember and act and talk like it's believable.
And get into the character.
I was like, nope, I'm not going to do that. Just tell me what I have to say. I'm going to see the script, pick a few words from it, do my own thing.
Along those lines.
Yeah.
And then now it becomes more realistic. You're involving your mom into this.
Now I'm thinking, what would my mom do in this situation? And how she reacted, like when I did what Noku would have done.
So when you were like reading the script, like the person that came, the first person who came to your mind is your mom? Or?
I had no other option because she's the only mom that I had lived with. And now I had to be someone's mom. She's like a teenager's mom. So I was trying to remember how my mom was reacting to stuff when I was a teenager. Then I would like put into that.
And then you nailed it.
I tried.
Yes. So, and then musically, when do you begin musically?
Musically, I released an EP in 2017. Calvin, the late Calvin, was heavily involved in that one because he helped me master the album, the whole EP. He helped me arrange the launch and everything. He even performed. We even performed his tracks in my, because we have tracks, he had tracks together. I'm still failing to accept that. We had tracks together. So yeah, he really played a big role in my career. So from there, I met a lot of people through him. And that's how I got to where I am. Because from there, it started a chain reaction of meeting people through, but it started from him. So I released an EP, Wakandi Nyepera. I don't think it was that. That's another
These
story.
titles, you guys, where do you get them?
You know that one, eh? Yeah, it's another story. I have scandals.
I want all of them.
This one is interesting because that album was mostly inspired.
Wakandi Nyepera.
Was mostly inspired by my best friend and my brother's relationship.
Oh.
My brother had a child with my best friend.
Okay. Relations growing.
But we didn't break up being friends. They continued their relationships. But towards the end, now they were now really fighting. So I was seemingly taking my friend's side. You see, because I would even go snitch. If I see him, I would see him doing stuff. I would go tell my friend, Jake.
Like you were snitching out.
Because I'm the one who actually told her to leave.
You were snitching out of your own brother.
That's the scandal.
What happened to blood is thicker than what?
I'm all about. I hope he never gets to see this.
He will. That's so wrong.
It's so wrong. Because we actually, thinking about it.
No.
Wrong. But she was my friend before she was
He's your brother.
Girlfriend. But he took her from me.
Like, were you,
like you don't understand.
Were you gonna give her what your brother gave the sister?
No.
Hey, I love this one.
Oh, I don't even know how to explain this.
You were not gonna tell her. So
yeah, from there I made it a point that if he has a girlfriend, I'll befriend that girlfriend, and they'll be my friend forever. So now at the end, I was friends with all his exes, and they were all now friends. And we'll call
the brothers
him
got game. The brothers got game.
Oh, yeah, he does. I think because I find it hard to make friends. I think he makes friends for me.
Our sibling sisters must fall if they all think like you. It won't work.
No, it's actually a fun situation, fun web. He gets friends for me.
Like, imagine, like, the brother is bringing another honey.
And the ex is there, like, chill, bro. We're just hanging out, chill. Because even now, my best friend is still my best friend, but that's his baby mama.
Now, she's what now? Murora, what?
Now they broke up way back.
I'm saying she's an ex.
Now she's...
What?
Now it's complicated, because she's still my best friend. And still my brother's friend. And still they're the child. They cannot be friends.
This is a strong family.
But now I have another Murora.
Okay.
But I'm still friends with I'm friends with all of them. So don't bring your girlfriends. Like, don't bring your girlfriends home, full stop, because we all get attached to them, right? They're now family, and then you break up, you expect us to break up.
What is it with you and the brother's girlfriends?
Because I can't make my own friends. So he brings friends to me. And then I make them all friends.
Hey, your brother has it coming.
Not really. It's actually fun.
No.
So you wouldn't want to walk in your room and all your exes and your sister are there.
And they're all talking about
and
about their exes.
Smoking happily and
like, hey, this ex of mine, so is your brother. No, it doesn't cover well.
It is. It's actually dope. It's a dope situation.
Okay, so musically, how was the experience with Calvin?
It was really...
Him in the studio and talking all loud.
Yeah, it was really loud. But you see, because it was also my first time and I was working with a notable artist already, for me it was, whoa, I was starstruck most of the time because he was really, really, really big at that time when I started hearing about him. And then I thought, let me go into music. Before that, I was doing computer engineering. I dropped that. Okay. That's when I started doing music. Because We were based in SA before I came to Bulawayo, right? My mom was a lecturer at University of Fort. So we were staying there as a family. And then she passed on in 2015.
Oh.
But then we had came home, not moved as such, came home in December for holidays. That's when she fell sick. She was already sick, but, we didn't think it would get worse.
Oh.
Then we got stuck here in Zim. We couldn't go back to SA. Her passport and everything.
We're stuck in the wrong country.
Stuck in the wrong country. Her passport had expired, so she had applied for another one. There was a whole backlog of passports. Yeah. She couldn't get medical attention, so she passed on in May 2015. So I couldn't go back to SA. But at the time, I was already now doing A+,
computer
like
programming
it's another
things, C+,
program,
A+.
C+, A+. I was now doing it at LSU. So I dropped it and decided, you know what, I was actually really doing this for my mom, but I'm not really into it. I'm not really an engineer.
Into
like I'm not trying
computers and matrix
fixing
stuff.
computers. Then I decided, you know what, I'm just going to chill and wait because I don't know what I want to do.
So by then you were more like those movie guys, the nerds and stuff, but it was the female version.
Yeah, but I was forcing it, definitely, because I was sweating.
Now it makes more sense now that you've mentioned computer engineering because most of those guys, they don't have much friends. The computer geeks guys.
They're always cooped up in a space.
Yeah, always.
Subconsciously, maybe I'm still stuck on that because I'm always alone. I
Again.
enjoy being alone. I don't like visitors. I actually never met on the door that says, "Did you text though?"
What's up?
Did you text though?
Antisocial.
Did we respond?
Umuntu mayingena vele nokha
Then
yam
I
looking.
would, did you text? Did I respond to you? Did I say you can come? If not, leave a note. Bye.
So it's strictly by invitation coming to your place.
Yeah. Strictly, not by invitation, but just let me know. Let me psych myself to have someone in the house.
Uhlala nga? Where do you stay? I want to see you.
You see, that's the boring part. I actually stay in the central part of town, 4th Avenue.
Oh,
So now everyone ufuna uphumule town sedinga mina.
yes, because when Gante no said, look, she know we meet to go 7. I met her guys party there. Look, she knew text. If it doesn't kick you, text go kick your teeth. Did you X me? uyatuphume pastor ubuthole imeti yakhe isithengiso
Ubibhokoziwe khona phana.
vele bayakhipha kusalokunye vele did you X me before you come njani lo come behle bemtshintshe bengulwana osexual did you did you X me before you come behle bethi why the dangerous. Okay, so you stay here in town. Okay. So I think the met
It makes sense.
Yeah, revise my manners. I said down. Okay.
Because ngaqala uhlala town when I was still staying at home. My aunt actually, with my aunt, she was staying by the other side, 3rd Avenue. So we'd get a lot of visitors. Tolo uthi umuntu sephisiwe town.
So we're again.
And then my aunt said, you know what? No visitors. So I was staying at home, but I would only meet my visitors outside. Lie, saying no one would come in the house. Like we made it a rule because we wouldn't want to have people in and out and making each other uncomfortable. We're sharing the place. So
okay.
So I don't like people in the house. I think it grew on me.
So you are in computer engineering, you've left it, and then now you jump into music. Just
now I'm left with my sibling and my daughter, and my mom has passed away.
Oh.
So now I'm thinking, what am I going to do with myself? Because at the time, really, I felt like I did not have any direction. Like, I did not have anything that I liked. I didn't even know I could sing at the time.
Like, even your primary level and secondary level, you didn't do...
Not really. Because primary level, I went to a boys' school.
Hey!
My life is a movie. I went to a boys' school at Reps, Rhodes State Preparatory School.
Okay.
My top was because my mom was doing her research there. So, but it was the only school around. But it was a boys' school. So I decided, you know what, let me just go.
No way to cheer it up.
Impa.
And getting all the attention that you want.
Not really.
What?
Primary school.
Why don't someone say that
They
loud?
were bullying me.
They were calling you what?
Petty pum pum.
Yes.
Because I was a... wrote it on my Twitter the other day. Which in primary school you were making fun of us, calling us fatty boom boom. Now you're all about thick. Oh, she's so thick. Oh, but Dalila least bullish. I love us in primary. It's all right.
Yes. Kati you have a nickname Machensabo Fat Boom Boom. Ostudla mafehle.
Daft Dunda.
Yes, Daft Dunda. SpongeBob.
Okay.
Yes. So that was your nickname then?
Yeah, I was chubby. So it was one of those struggles.
But what were the art activities that you were doing? How artistic and I so what this person?
I did music for some time.
Primary?
Yeah, piano lessons. Like music, theory, civil, and piano. Because it was like a white school.
But
still, I don't feel. I still don't feel in place though. Even like
why?
Because like you see, like my history. My mom is Ndebele from Gwanda. My dad is Shona from Mutare.
Gwanda is Joundin, huh?
My dad is Shona from Mutare. So where do I?
Hey, Kochana Konami.
You see. So where do I really fall? Am I in Ndebele or am I Shona? Because with this whole tribal wars going on.
You are from
I'm
deadliest.
I'm from everywhere.
You are from deadliest Ndebeles.
My dad is Shona.
Farthest Shonas.
And I have a Shona surname, but I can't even.
Did you ask them how they met?
They told me. It's another scandal.
Because they're 2 worlds apart.
Yeah. But yeah, if I have to tell you. Well, it seems like my dad was, I will not get into details because that's a funny
the
one.
basic.
My dad was running away from something in Mutare.
Yes.
I don't know what he did there. Ran to Matobos where they met with my mom. He was on the run. At that time, my mom didn't know. Found out 3 years later.
The time is running away. Yes. As I'm supposed to zabaleka futhi inda.
Because even got there and told them the wrong surname. And I grew up thinking Ngogospan.
Yes. Aye. We forgive your father. We forgive him. Yes.
Yeah.
Waketa is strong surname.
You know. Imagine, you see, the funny thing is, I don't want to laugh because the funny thing is, it's from Mutare, but their roots are in Mozambique.
So it's not from Mutare again.
So what's funny is the way he speaks.
It's what?
It's you know how the Mozambicans speak?
More like a Nyasaranda kind of thing.
People like, yakwazi mina ngokosibanda. Osibanda nabana basegoli.
No. Yo, and he's saying this on the
I think ekhuluma labangani bakhe. Mina ngokosibanda nabana bakhoshumba. Abasibanda babaqhiniqhini.
No, mdala kuphuli.
Stop.
Yes.
Yeah.
Kuthula then you.
It's okay living ngokosibanda because now you see
does he drink?
A lot.
Oh,
when you hear him when he's drunk, yeah.
And that's when he says that a lot.
That's when he says that a lot. Also, because
I know the script. That's when he says that a lot.
He's also a musician, eh? But
okay.
Like not a practicing musician. When we grew up, like he would be playing the guitar and everything.
So that's where you got your music from? Or?
I think so.
Okay.
But then you see, when we grew up, he would be playing the guitar and just singing around. Now, when he found out that I'm now an artist, because they separated with my mom and everything. So when all that was happening, I was on my mom's side of the family.
Okay.
So I would move with her, go with her, but he was still here. So we never really had that relationship. Now when he found out that I'm a musician, he
wants a feature.
Yeah.
Is he not hilarious?
He is.
Very
funny.
I think I want to hang out with him.
Actually, I want to work on a track with him. Maybe it's coming out soon. It's going to be so
Please
hilarious.
Definitely do that.
Yeah.
And don't change his lyrics and try to make him sing in a certain way. Just let him be.
Let him be. At least he can play the guitar. I don't remember hearing him sing though. But I feel like he can. I think he can.
I just wish it can be raw as his character. Like him. Yes. And in Nyasaranda. And he's mixing it with the way and saying his band.
But where were you in my whole life?
Oh.
The whole time I didn't know you. You know me now. But we're cool now. We're cool like that.
So you felt some distance at some point in time between you and your dad?
We only started talking, like, we talk here and there, but, we don't have that bond. We talk, he's my father, yes, he's hilarious, but I don't have that father-daughter connection with him. Like, when he calls, what do you want? Because I know he wants something.
Oh.
He knows that too. Like, we're on that relationship. I know you want something. Because you never just call me to check on me.
Okay.
Then he started developing that. I'm just checking on you. Because we didn't have that relationship. I'm used to enjoy. To him, very time.
For echo case.
So we had that conversation. You would when every time you call me, you want something. Me now, when I need something, I because my mom is not here anymore. And you were never when I was at town, you couldn't happen. When I hear course, would you network? Okay. But now we have that relationship. We know, we laugh about it. We're cool like that.
And I think if you visit him, he likes to parade with you.
He does.
Showing everybody.
I'm sure we're growth point because he's in my pizza. I don't even know how he started from Mchoney. Now he's in my pizza with the whole homestead and cattle. Like,
and then he never went to Josie.
Never.
He didn't go to Josie.
Never. He never even went back to Mutare.
And he doesn't want to go back.
He doesn't want to.
But I think when you should ask, and then maybe you go and see some of your sisters and brothers.
No. I really don't want to. The stories that I heard about my family that side, you know how Mozambicans are with patering things.
Yes.
They will make you want to chase and man.
Escoto peppering, they put it in water, then it comes out peppering.
Lightning, you wish shy when I wait.
Don't visit there. No, trust me.
So I've heard like a lot.
Hey, man, I'm too, because one of the Nyasaland guys is watching me now. Hey, I can feel it.
So if you're not spiritually strong,
this guy, like he made a line ATM, like for was zonda. The thing didn't work. The swiping machine didn't work. Like, it's a true story. This guy.
Who's on then?
Who's on that? Like one of these.
You mess up.
Yeah. It's scary. This guy.
Serious?
Yeah, no, I was 12.
Where is he from?
From that side.
Yeah. That side. That would have just Kubama stereotype. Yeah, not boy.
Don't mention names. They must not. Yes, they must not be mentioned. Yo.
Yeah.
Freezing an ATM ngenhliziyo. Imagine what he can do to you. Respect the Nyasarandas. I'm telling you, respect them. Okay, so your dad is an artist in a way, but you're a bit distant with him. But good.
I didn't know Uti was an artist until his brother told me. Seems like his father was also an artist. Uti, I've never really heard their stuff, or maybe they never got to recording and everything. But
by then, yes,
they'll just be entertainers in the family. We know Uti, that one is artistic. So I probably inherited that, and I didn't even know because. Really, I did not have interest throughout my whole high school, primary school thing until I came back and I met Calvin and then Asaph and then those were my friends now.
I want to hear like the nitty-gritties, like you and Vin in the studio. What did he say? What did he do?
I met Vin by Octopus.
Okay. The producer.
BC. So Calvin, I think, was recording there, was doing something there for his album Mutando. Then he found me there. I was like, I like your vocals. Can you do something on my album? Then we did a track. And he was like, I need you on another one. So we did 2 tracks for his album. Then we kept communication. I did my album there by Octopus, but then I didn't like the mixing and mastering. The quality. Yeah, right. Yeah, but it was too live.
But looking at the sound back then and now we're good.
Now we're good.
But back then, I have the right to say what is sound. I know it.
But it was too live. It wasn't bad. It was just too live for me.
Okay.
Like, because you played raw instruments on all the beats and everything. So it just sounded quang for me. I was like, maybe let me try a bit digital approach. Let me hear. Then Calvin said, okay, let me try do it for you. But he worked with the same beats and everything, switched the beat there. Then he made it solid. Then even if you listen to it now, it's still okay.
It's still wow.
It's still that album where people say, why didn't you promote that?
And then, like, you writing your music by then?
I write my music. How do I write? I can't sit down and write. I usually in the studio or when I'm chilling with people like this, we're just chilling. Then someone comes up with a line or something that I find interesting. Then I get a melody in my head. Then I try sing something along those lines. Then we end up just all now doing it.
Okay.
Like someone's coming up with their own line, someone is joining, someone coming with the melodies.
That's
and
how
it ends
you
up
get
a
to
track. Mm-hmm.
And then you do.
So usually when I go to the studio for my studio sessions, I usually have Asaf and like whoever is there. This day is Shekinah. They're really good with lyrics. So we'll be there listening to the beat. Someone comes up with something, we write, compile it until it's a full song, then I record.
Oh, that's how you do your music. Yeah. Okay. So if it's more inspirational, it has to be. There has to be that kind of energy in this.
I have to vibe with it.
And
then there's 2 tracks that I wrote on my own, like completely on my own. The one after I lost my baby, called Meet Again.
Okay.
That one I wrote from scratch. Like even the beat and everything I wrote from scratch. Then there's another one. I haven't named it yet. Even Talita Kumi, I wrote it. Though there's an ASF verse.
On Talita Kumi.
Yeah, on
Talita Kumi is the one that's going to be upcoming.
It's in the upcoming EP. All of them are in the upcoming EP, but I'm still trying to decide if I should release an EP or release them as single. So
okay.
I'm still deciding, but they're still, it's Meet Again, Talita Kumi. And the recent one that I recorded is, I don't know what to call it, but it's pretty dope. Sort of gospel. I think I'm moving towards that direction.
Gospel?
Yeah, kind of. Okay. Like, that's the kind of inspiration that I get. I'm not doing happy songs these days. I don't know why.
You're doing what? Sombre, like soulful stuff.
Yes, soulful. Something you can listen to when you're sad.
Okay.
Not hype and everything, yeah.
But on
different topics.
Who's responsible for this heartbreak? Like,
I'm not heartbroken. I've never been heartbroken.
Okay.
I'm the heartbreaker.
Yes, yes. That's a nice one.
I'm joking. But okay. I don't remember being heartbroken. I was heartbroken when I was a teenager.
Who's the guy?
Ugochukwu Obi.
The Nigerian. I knew there's a story.
This time I remembered his name in full.
Yes.
Ugochukwu Obi.
Tell me, girl, I want all of it.
Because he dumped me and dated my best friend at the time.
What is it with you, best friend? The best friend takes your brother. Best friend now takes Oguchuku.
Like, I don't know what kind of friends I'm taking.
Ojuku nuku luku luku.
Yeah, the time in high school it was terrible. Is
he the first guy you dated? Mm-hmm. Oguchuku luku. Is he the first guy there?
Yeah, he is.
Okay. Right there in East Pretoria?
Right there in the Eastern Cape.
Oh, Eastern Cape.
Alice, in fact, Gumash Township.
Yes.
You?
In Nigeria, baby's dad.
We're in the same class. I have to see them every day. And everywhere.
Right in your face.
Right in my face. For no reason. I don't know why I got dumped. Maybe because I was refusing to be kissed. I was like really that reserved girl. So
no lamza.
So no lamza, nothing.
So you didn't even like get anything? No. Yes, okay, I understand.
But it really hurt me. The fact that he went for my best friend. They started dating before he even dumped me. So which means we're all hanging out, kind of couples that's not was you.
But lawyer was this.
Yo, fact. And I'm there looking stupid.
What did your cousin want?
We're calling a list and
I'm Zimbo.
Yes.
Zimbabwe is just let her be.
Just let her be. So, but it was really I used to love me being on the drum because I got sick. Even went to the hospital, was diagnosed with palpitations and what.
After the breakup thing?
Yeah.
Yo!
My mom, you should have seen my mom.
So Jolo can do this to us.
Mcholo, mfethu. One day was going to sit in Mcholo.
Wait.
Gone.
So like
Gone.
the doctor prescribed medication for you.
I remember I was taking little pink tablets for the heart.
Hey,
Heart
but
condition. Before I'd never had a sickness. Before I'd never been sick of anything.
This was called what?
Tongue under my heart palpitation.
Yes, yeah, it gets to the heart.
I understand. When?
So
I
like,
feel it. Yes, I can sit in my place. Yami chaya so ingani saphuma. Ngani ngamphefumula so ingani la.
but now these are the people from Malawi.
These are the people that I see every day. And these are, you see now, people are, because when I dated Ugo, when he came through, actually, he was a newcomer.
Unyuchuku.
Ugo Juku. The way it happened, every girl was so into this guy. He was everyone's crush. One of that
Six-pack guy,
tall,
big head, like
they called him Obama. At the time, I think it was Kaska Obama.
Yeah.
They called him Obama.
And you like me, I wanna be the Michelle.
I was the Michelle. You want to singena so ngayifike gedini ngayifike emmelela singene sonke yabona siyabe singena nge-steps ka first lady and president. All of a sudden that's gone and it's now my best friend.
Back to this side. Nyasaland.
I think that hurt more than the relationship. Uti, now my status, now they're calling Ugu with first lady.
When now
I'm mentioning names. Oh my God. I just realized I'm mentioning names. If she sees this, we're now grown. Don't hold it against me.
yeah.
I hope not.
She will
Because
say
she's
it.
still nesting. I hope not. So, because she's...
Obviously, no, she won't. She'll be like, my friend, he got me too.
So his name is Ugo, right? Ugugu, it's Gugu.
So now
they're saying GU to Gugu, UG to Ugo. So it's UG and GU.
Okay,
That's their relationship.
we
So
have
I'm
their
thinking,
vein.
why did I never get to that stage? We only dated for 2 weeks. Honey.
But how it was not going to come out like, oh, good Ligi. So we found out party.
Lichuku. I had made it.
You had what?
Lichuku.
Lichuku. Yes. Yeah, I was
Even doing those, you know, those Linda loves Ugo considered
percentage.
Fine, 92%. Uncomfortable.
Welcome to Zim. These numbers lie.
These numbers lie.
These numbers lie.
Inflation.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's your dating life. That's when you get your heartbreak and.
That's when I got my first heartbreak. It was tense. For some time. For some time, I think I was started dating after high school.
Oh.
Now, when I was done with high school, that's when I started dating.
Usukwazi
I was not so experienced. So,
to have to give back to the community.
now I have to give back to the community, but I was still a bit naive, because I dated an older guy.
Again. You're playing yourself.
Why come into the when she try.
Lesson learned again.
Uskoropo ungazikhama so one ungazithintiti usitshiye sinjalo.
And
Check
ungazithalazi
after-
futhi.
usitshiye. Then check after 1 week sebe silokhu sinjalo but siwomile uthi ungazuthi so dry. Yeah.
Okay. Old man. Madala, yombinga, your blessing.
Not being as such, I don't even know what I was thinking. Like thinking about it now, it's like, girl,
Yes.
maybe I was just missing that father.
The
figure
heart
in my life.
palpitation is done. You were supposed to go for therapy.
Or maybe I thought he would take better care of it because he was older, you see. So I thought, maybe, okay, so maybe let me try someone who's going to,
And you
wangenza more.
And you
One
definitely
dribbler.
you kept on playing yourself.
One dribbler fan.
Hey, this is essay again. Then you come
But
back.
he was Zimbabwean.
Yes.
Now I'm thinking, okay, let me date my fellow countrymen, you see.
We in foreign land.
Oh.
So then you came this side,
Then I came this side.
but the relationship this side,
This side I've been with the same person for a long time. We're even married now.
for real?
Yeah.
What's his name?
You amagama abantu
Mupay. Muhabi.
No.
Muhabi.
I won't tell you the name
Why?
because you probably know him.
Let's know him. Let's get to know him.
No, he's not on social media for a reason. My social media, that is.
Why?
Because I like keeping my family out of stuff. I tend to troll and
No, it's just what we...
you know what? People are always waiting for you to slip up, and once they do, they're just waiting for one thing to use against you.
I trust you won't mess up. None of you.
Ooh, mess up.
Hey.
You don't know you've messed up until you see the reaction.
But he won't be comfortable with you not mentioning him.
Coyote.
Usakhayote won't be comfortable. Udokuzen. Thamba ngasuchinga lapha nombiza bani?
Imbiza yebizo.
What are you fun? Alright, go to Sibongo sakhe kuthambani.
I won again.
What's the surname?
You probably know him. I won't give you the surname. But luckily he's not around right now, so he's working. He was transferred. He's now working in Dubai.
Okay, go to Google. Be Googling. Zimbos
So now
that
you
went
know.
to Dubai.
Now you know. Ooh.
Oh, Tomban. Oh, yeah.
You don't know him. Stop dragging names.
What's it?
I won't tell you names.
No, he's not the one. You can't be that lucky.
Why did you? Because Mchoney is in UK, is he not?
Yeah, I said summer, but we're trying to take a wild guess. No, he's not that lucky.
He's there. Ngusika abantwana.
His name?
Amagama aphuma.
Okay.
Bafuna ukundidrag abantu. Lifuna udrag ifamily yami because now when you find that he's blah 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 blah, you're gonna know, okay, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. Then now when something happens in the next few months or whatever, Twitter wars or whatever, you drag me. And then you start bringing my family into it.
Oh, yes. Melissa, we have an assignment now. We have to find this guy.
Never!
Bulawayo intelligence.
You will not find him.
We are the
You will
blind.
not find him. Listen, the way Olinda Chapel and Madam Boss always come on social media saying, oh, please stop dragging my family. But what?
But do you know what? This is the guy who's going to stand up for you.
He will.
And slap the Chris Rock. So, Nkulu.
You actually said his name.
So it's Chris. So it's Chris. Melissa, we're halfway there. We got there. Yes, we got there. So it's Chris.
Yes.
Okay. So say this name.
Yeah, I said about it, Tony.
Go to your Facebook yakhe. Be searching for Chris. We're gonna find him.
Really?
Umntwana wakho ngubani Sibongo?
You
This name has to come through.
Little Mchoney. Bantwana bami Little Mchoney.
Abathatha ngesibongo sikababa.
Mchoney. Ha! And bees.
Because if our brothers don't vuma, another surname.
He's actually, because Sibongo was like, what? He's Ndebele. He is Ndebele.
Yeah, so the surname is not Mchoney.
But then for now, we're just going to say Mchoney so that we keep it in a Mchoney.
It's going to come out. We're not in from film for show for nothing. We're going to bring out.
I'm always with him, just that he's not around right now. So you probably really don't.
Definitely, when I see you with him, I'll take a picture and post it on my Twitter.
Hey, and then what? Yapiga.
And then, no, you
Yapiga. I don't know this woman.
And then I meet you again, then I post again. I'm like, these ones, guys. But this is what's happening.
I actually like to keep it, I don't know, like, Singapore in the public eye as a family. He's also in the public eye somehow. I'm in the public eye somehow, but not as together.
Oh, so he does his own thing publicly.
Yeah. Publicly ngale.
Izinto zakhe public ngale. La uyenza zakho public ngale. Says shuba angifuni ukuze uzobuya kimi sithi sipho.
He actually won the best hip hop artist 2020.
Go to you. Google it.
Tell it there.
Yes.
Best hip hop artist duo 2020 and Zima. Best
Okay.
duo
Zima.
You're halfway.
Machens Zamanin, please.
You're there. Chris Swiss and the Dots, you guys.
Oh, it's the lucky one.
He's just there, like it's he.
It's the lucky one.
Go far, it's he. He. Do it once. Honestly, it's...
Oh, which is a nice thing. It's a nice thing. So you protect your celebrity space.
I like protecting
Your
not
family?
my celebrity spaces, like my space. So that thing I'm mosha like when ngala shuwe yetu. Lami ngamosha kunishubele ngedwa lingandraki lam like lingamdraki.
Yeah, but as long as Jay-Z there's Beyonce, sizabakwazi kuphela sizafinyelela.
Never.
Yes.
It's been so long. You guys don't know. So
Are you never? Yeah, Bulawayo is a small place.
it's small, but it's almost sesingapi manje.
They'll be knowing kwapana kushow at gallery like
Phela lapha.
ngoka Chris. Uzambona Chris ebuya uzakuma ngale khona. That's how they be like. So 2019 Sana drops.
Sana, yes. You did my sound, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. It was awesome when we did the launch. It was dope. It was organized by Okuda.
Kuda.
Culture. Why are you smiling?
What's your relationship? Oh, how was your relationship? Or what's your relationship?
We have a relationship with Kuda.
You have or you had?
Have.
Oh, you have.
A certain type of relationship. That's not the relationship that y'all are thinking.
Which one are we thinking?
Not what you're thinking. He is my... Can I say my manager? My pub manager. He was my manager / publicist.
Okay.
But we didn't break up.
You didn't break up?
Yeah.
Okay.
We just moved on.
Oh.
We didn't break up. We just moved on. So we have unresolved issues.
With him?
Okay.
So that's what he was doing for you professionally?
Yes, professionally. He was basically doing most of the things for me. Bookings, organizing for shows and everything.
Oh, he really does a good job in what he does.
He does. He's a good marketer, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Like, how was your experience working with him?
It was dope. He was really cooperative and really fast. Yeah.
Is he ever harsh, that guy, at some point? I don't think he does.
He once got angry at me. I think I always make people angry because of time. I can't keep time.
Especially like today.
So, I was always late for her meetings. And I'll find him angry, like he's not even smiling. Just get straight to the point. I'm like, Kuda.
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
You take all the money from the show.
Oh, whoa. Just look at you. And then, but he's a cool guy.
Oh. So Sandra was managing you, then later it became Kuda?
You see, with all these people, we didn't break up, really. It's just people that I have in my circle contacts, and they're always there when I need them.
Oh.
So there's a time because when I'm in Harare, I used to work with, because now this is Zambia, like.
Okay.
But when I would be in Harare, Sandra would be like heavily involved. When I'm in Bulawayo, Kuda would be heavily involved, depending on where I am and what I need. Because with Kuda, we didn't really break up.
That sounds like, yeah.
Yeah.
Like what we were thinking.
We didn't break up. I just, soon after Sana, that's when I got the acting gig.
Oh.
So now I started focusing on acting, which he was not really involved in.
So Sana?
But it's now been like 2 years, so we don't know where we stand with our manager-artist relationship.
So with Sana, what was it about, and what story were you telling by then?
That Sana album was about love, life, my family, because I spoke of my mom, I spoke of my daughter, I spoke of like love relationship, I spoke of my lobola on Sobalinda. I spoke like a lot of things. So it was basically a round of album, my qualifier. It was just a family friendly
album. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so most of your music, if you want to know about you, we just have to listen to your music.
Just go on YouTube and search Mchoney. So
no, I'm saying like if you must was still so we just go
to listen. Not really. I think for now I'm just doing music because I feel like I've grown so much from the last time I made.
Okay. So now like then Jampraiser, and you're a backing vocalist. How did that come about?
That was Sandra again. Because Auntie Sandra was working with Plex. So Plex would work from Jampraiser Studios. So at that time, I was there for Sandra. We were just at the studio. And then Jampraiser needed backings for a song, Chipo. There was a song that he was working on. So he was with Amara in the studio. So they said, no, we need a variation of female vocals. So me and Amara did the backings for Chipo, Chipo. So yeah.
It was nice, huh?
It was just, it was nice. It was an item of 10. Right time, right place, right time. Yeah, then that's how I got to do the baking.
And have you been like starstruck before?
I was, first time I met him. But that wasn't the first time I met him. Because now I was working with Sandra, so I'd be there always. That's when I'd always meet all these other people that would be coming there. XQ, Nati, or... So over time, because we're always seeing each other, even when we meet now, it's like, what's up? Even when they're in Blawayo, they call me and, we hang out.
So which celebrity like have you met him like, wow?
At the time, Japreza was there.
The one.
Wow. Then after I met him twice, it was not like,
okay.
Off to the next one. It's just Japreza.
Japreza.
Yeah, God just see. Because every time I would see him, my first 2 days, I think I would ask for a picture. First 2 days. Then after that, I'm not like, whew, nope.
Now he wants a picture with you now.
Now he wants a picture. I'm joking.
It can happen. You never know.
You never know.
We keep our cool, like when people are like, hey, I want a picture with Lee. Then I'm like,
yeah, I know.
Yeah, so it gets to happen. And then John Cole?
John Cole, we met on social media. At the time, I was releasing that album, Mchoney Better. Then we spoke a bit on Facebook. Then he said he had an idea for a track he wanted to do because he's a choreographer, so he's not a dancer, he's not a musician. So he wanted me to do vocals. And then Chiweda would do the beat and everything. And then he would choreograph the video. So it would be like a collaboration. So we agreed to do that. I went to Harare. We did it. Shot the video. Skoro. Became a big hit.
Yeah, that was huge.
Yeah, it was. That was my first huge track that I didn't know was huge until people were like, you did Skoro. Because people didn't know it was me. They thought it was an essay track. Because I did all the vocals from verse, chorus. Like it was just me on the vocals.
It was what? It was more gom?
It was gom, but tribal gom. Okay. So it had a Zim feel that people that could relate to people could relate to. So I think that's the way the confusion came because I was singing in Ndebele. So they were not sure if it's Ndebele or Zulu, you know how Zimbabweans are.
And then now you're a lawyer for your sewing. Like, I'm the one who did it because if you look at the video...
If you look at the video, you'll see me, but then I cut my dreadlocks, so now it's not believable too because there's someone with the fringe. They're like...
Then they're like, we are Sfaga.
We are Sfaga, lo.
Yes. And then you say you've been a victim of unwelcome sexual advances. I cannot repeat this one. It's Newsday, like a victim of unwelcome sexual advances in the industry, posing as sponsors with hidden agendas.
I was tired. At that time, I think I had like 4 prospective sponsors under companies. It was in there. Hey, because first 2 times I would be excited, like, at least maybe this is my break. I just need this much. I need to shoot my video like this. I want to do this. Now I would give them a proper
prominent
plan. Prominent people that you wouldn't expect to contact people like me. Like, when I get the message, I'll be like, that's a wrong message. Let me go to the profile. That's a catfish. No, let me call. Then it's actually the real person, but what do you want? Then they'll be like, you're a good artist. I listen to your music. I don't even think they listen to music. That music. They'll be just,
like, this honey is fine.
Yeah. They'll be, how they...
Secrets are coming out, people. Don't forget to subscribe.
I hate that, when they start saying, no, just get him there. Ew. I need this and then, what him? Anyway, first time... That guy called. I want to mention...
These are people in the industry or the
not
people...
in the industry. Why? Let me not mention it. These days guys disappear, want to please.
They cut you enough.
Anyway, so I went, but then you see, I said, okay, you know what? I'm in Blawayo. He said, I can book a flight for you. And then we meet in my office on Monday. That was on a Saturday. I decided, you know what? Let me get a bus to Harare and go to Sandra. Then on Monday, so that I just go
Any
to
titles for these people? What do they? They are doctors, they're lawyers, they're what?
Different.
kill you, man. They will kill you.
Also, my ministers.
Like ministers, Bible ministers. Pastor lies.
Yay! You're always working. No, man. Like different types of people.
Ministers, like political ministers.
Political ministers, church leaders, even.
Hey, God. So you are making abafundisi with my church with your dances and your music.
I mean, I'll be just, I don't know.
You'll be just
I'm
dancing.
just a small child.
You're just twerking. It's
I'm
nothing
just
much.
a baby.
I'm just twerking. It's nothing much. Look at me.
Very much. I'm just a baby. I'll be just thinking, I'm just a baby. But yeah, then that happened. So when I went there, feeling I think I have Sandra. It's formal. I didn't want to make it so casual. No, this is. Ngabona umuntu vele face ichinjile ukuthi why did you bring your manager? Ngabona ukuthi la it was never
manager wakho uyanoita nezwi.
Anoita nezwi. Oh, okay, saka I was thinking since phela mina yaqalisa ulungisela abantu selizazo. Yay, anyway, but then after that, I'm going to know.
Is this one person or it's happening like differently?
This is just one person. Then after that, I realized the pattern. Would know. These people just come to your inbox, say they need this, they need that.
They want to bang.
They just want. And then you find someone and actually, I need a service. Like, I want you to be a brand ambassador for my company, blah, 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 blah. Then you give them a quotation of what you would need and how much. And then they disappear. They've started communication with you, right? So they think you guys are cool. Randomly start chatting, hey, how are you doing? So you can't really ask how far without deal payment because I'm still waiting for the man. Like, he has to know what he's talking to me because of this. Well, I won't ask, but he'll start, conversations. Then next thing, I'm now in Blawa. Hey, I'm in Blawayo.
During trade fair times.
During trade fair times, those important times. Hey, I'm in Blawayo. I buy this lodge in Jani and I don't have any friends. You want to show me around? Sorry, what?
Do you want to show me around?
Do you want to show me around? Why would I want to show you around? You owe me. Like, you took my input. Best budget, like a man and I lay on a sofa show around at what cost.
Okay.
So I'm going to ignore. I mean, that's why I don't answer my calls.
I can't show around because I would have it around.
You see,
I can't show around. I'll have it around.
I think when I started this music thing or this art industry thing, I told myself I'm comfortable with failing. I can start, yes, because for me to get into the music industry, I think I prayed for it. Because I think at the time I didn't know what I wanted to do. So I just decided to sit and do nothing. Instead, I prayed. And then one thing led to another. I found myself in the music scene. So I thought, okay, let me just do this. And for someone who started in 2017, I'm in a pretty good place. Okay. Like my career has been progressing steadily, meaning maybe I'm actually meant to be in the music industry.
Yes.
So, but I'm comfortable with failing. I'm comfortable with not making it because I don't like forcing things. I'm forcing to find depression.
Yes.
So
say that again.
Because if you now start thinking, shit, what am I going to do now? My music is not popping. People are not listening. You start, getting crazy about paranoid and getting frustrated and, how Calvin was depressed about how you guys don't appreciate him. I think he was too invested in it. So I feel like people should, give room for
failure.
So that you're able to accept it when people are not listening to your Blawayo music.
Okay.
Because I'm a Blawayo artist, please, was try to send him. So that doesn't affect me because I'm okay with not having that title.
Okay.
So now when I get an offer like that, I'm okay with saying no because my life is not dependent on it. I'm not that desperate.
You don't have energy for that.
Yeah, I'm not that desperate to be famous. For me to go showing people around, obviously we know where that leads to.
Yes, you get around.
You see, so I'll be just there. Okay.
So now talking about Blawa artists, at some point in time you say it's so hard to break national barriers when you're coming from Matebeleland. Tell me more about that.
It is because already I want to in Blawa, Blawa, they're already ridiculing. I'm a Blawa artist. Now nationally, they don't even listen to our music. Singers jealousy teen go to the Harare streets right now. The song that is most popping in Blawa is not popping in Harare. except for a few piano tracks. But if you go there, the people that you think are not popping in Harare are actually popping. Like our Toki Vibes, Killer T, that's the people you hear in the streets. They don't listen to music. If you go there and you're a Blawayo artist, you are now just like an upcoming artist from Harare. Even no matter how good you are, the language still. So you'll be very lucky or somehow I don't know what you need for people to actually pay attention to your music. I also feel like the rate my 9 is going. People should have if he was a Harare artist or if he was from Harare or if he was singing in Shona, he would have made a much more bigger impact than he has made. But because he's singing in Debele and people know he's a Blawayo artist, they just okay.
Yes, that's just okay.
So it's hard. I don't know why. I'm still trying to figure out why. Maybe it's the language barrier, but they listen to South African artists because they come here, they take all the money, but we sing almost the same language, but just as good. We spoke of the Blawayo music.
I think maybe it's not an issue of the mindset, like the perception that we have towards each other. It should somehow change.
In Blawayo, everyone wants to be a celebrity. Even the fans want to be celebrities.
The most popular fan.
So it's hard for fans, even if they like your music so much, it's hard for them to appreciate you on that level. Like, for example, you can like my music from A to Z, but you won't even acknowledge that. So, that attitude.
Okay.
In a way. But no matter how much my music you won't show it to me, you won't appreciate me, you won't give me that star, you won't even let me know that you like my music. You just... Because now you think maybe you can do better, or you think your boy can do better, or you think someone else should be the way you are. I don't know. It's a Blawayo mentality. It's there also in Harare, but Bonavaneng. You see, so... Maybe it's also about numbers.
Yeah, but you guys, I think for you, you've managed to like come out and then break the barriers.
Mina, I told myself I'm never going to be a Blawayo artist. When I started, because there's a lot of politics in Blawayo. You have to start somewhere for you to make it. Yeah.
Even fast. You can't relax. There's a lot of politics.
You have to go through some people to make it in the Blawayo arts.
But that's everywhere.
Not really. I didn't have to know people to be where I am. I don't know how. You can say I don't even know how I got to where I am, but things just fell. I didn't have to be someone's prodigy or be under someone's wing or for it just happened. So I told myself, I'm not going to be a Blawayo artist. I'm not going to be following the norm on how to make it in the Blawayo arts. I have to know this person. This person will then make sure here. I didn't have to do that. I told myself, in the world of social media, you can get people yourself. And then now they will be looking for you because you have the numbers. Just get the numbers and find your way. So that's how you
got into the game and that's your ideology. Okay.
Even now when I'm making music, I don't just aim to make music for people in Blawayo. I'm making music for everyone. Music that can be listened to even if you're in UK.
Okay.
Or even if I want to make international music that's not just Blawayo music. I noticed that a lot of Blawayo artists make music for people in Blawayo. When they're in the studio, watch the lyrics, they're talking about things that are in Blawayo that are only relatable to people in Blawayo. So if you sing it to someone else, they're like, even the sound. Our Blawayo sound is a bit unique from the sound people are used to. And it's like what Shadaya said. He said, what did he say? About Tamajanji. Which I'm Nandigiti Kona. And I'm Nandigit. But go outside, try to give someone else, they won't understand.
Why this?
Yeah, you see.
Okay.
It's just good for us, but other people don't understand it.
Sinjalo kwamthwakazi. Lelingafuna ukusitshintsha silenzondo. Asidla ukukhululeka. Asiyithandi music le art.
Also there's this culture of hotspotting ama haters.
Okay, like how?
People,
new language alert.
Hotspot. Haters hotspot. Let's say you hate me.
Okay.
Automatically all of you are going to hate me. because he hates me. That's hotspotting hate.
So we have that kind of a setup
Yeah,
here.
there's a setup here. There's, I don't know, one hotspot and I hate. Like, if you hate me, you have your reasons. But if you ask her why she hates me, she won't even know. She just hates me because you hate me.
Yes.
You see?
That is a good tactic. Most people will be going to hell in this session. Haters hotspot. I think I should have a show called Haters Hotspot where we just hate for no reason. Just hating on your music. Like,
roasting. I
like try haters hotspot. Like making all the audience have Enkundleni. Let's hate this one.
Let's hate it.
Yes. So like who are you jamming to locally?
Locally, right now, I'm listening to Holy Ten and Felinandi.
I saw Ray Vines. What's his name? That comedy guy.
Langa.
I don't know. He was flashing at the toilet.
Ray Vines.
Yes, was saying, don't listen. This album is dark.
Flashing my dude.
You mean like you listened to the new album?
Yes, I listened.
I haven't checked it out.
I didn't listen to the whole album, but there's one track that stood out for me. I think I listened to it because of Felinandi. I really like her.
Okay.
It's called Sindirindega.
Okay.
It's really dope.
I think people are liking that one.
Yeah, it's relatable.
As for you, out of 10, that album, you're giving it a what?
I haven't listened to the whole album, but the few tracks that I've listened to, I give it a 7.
Okay.
Mostly
7 out of 10? That's too much, man.
Too much. It's only because I like the tracks. I just didn't really like the mixing and mastering on some of the vocals.
I'm saying mad, so we do it fast. All over Bamelele, the one I hear on my streets. These songs have to come out.
Himself. He's also a producer at Holy Ten, so I think he did.
So he's
a
writer, he's a producer, he's a filmmaker. I don't
he
know.
Did it himself. So people were saying he should have got someone to do it.
When money. I could talk about album, then and everything.
Then we make money.
Yes, Lee, it was a pleasure.
Good seeing you guys.
It was a pleasure, like having you here. Definitely.
I've been talking.
You don't have friends, like so.
So now you're my friend.
Yeah. So you actually
talk online.
You've talked more than years.
All the years combined.
That's Enkundleni. Enkundleni, you're here to talk and talk.
Yeah.
So next time, just be free to mention names, and then you go
names.
Yes. No, we won't, because we don't want to die too. Yes. So where can people find you?
Online, I'm Lee Makhani Zim on Twitter, at Lee Makhani on Instagram, and Lee Makhani Zim on Facebook. Lee Makhani on YouTube. You can find my music, my interviews, and the other stuff that people steal my pictures and create slides and make their own channels. So you can find it on YouTube. So you're everywhere anyway. Basically. Yes. WhatsApp number, God. Who's the WhatsApp number? Hey, all over. Sexual advances in the industry. Sexual advances in the industry. It's already happening. I got paid this show. All over. Yes. And if you didn't subscribe to Enkundleni exclusive, so you go to Deb3 Events. You subscribe there, then you follow us on Twitter at Enkundleni Exclusive. Then you like us on Facebook at Enkundleni Exclusive. And then also, you can get your services for sound, Deb3 Events. They do all sound engineering. And then there's also for visuals, you can go to ORG Media. Then for MC, you can look for Sipome Sentinyati on all platforms. It's at Sipome Sentinyati on Twitter, Sipome Sentinyati on Facebook, Sipome Sentinyati also on TikTok, on WhatsApp, TikTok. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Lee. Thank you for having me. It's been fun. You guys are fun. Don't leave who interrogate. Who is the minister? No.